Either Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising, welcome to your October reading. We're going to do a Celtic cross for you. I will cover the two eclipses in separate videos, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. A great way to know when I do that is if you go ahead and hit that subscribe, and then you'll be notified when I upload videos. Okay, well, Spirit picks the tarot decks, okay? So I'm only going to read them in the upright. Spirit picks the tarot decks, and Aquarius, if you have strong Aquarius in your chart, they also got the same tarot deck. So with you have the ending and the beginning. Ending in the beginning. So these two eclipses that we're having, one of them is a new moon, that's a solar eclipse, that would be the beginning. And the other one is a full moon in Taurus, that is the ending. Overall energy here is the Knight of Wands, Knight of Spring. It is immediate action. Oh, yeah. Because you're trying to bring a cycle to conclusion here. So this month in October, you're trying to bring a cycle to conclusion during that few days right around that new moon eclipse. So that would be the 13th, which is a Friday. So Friday the 13th, and then the 14th, and then the 15th. Those few days, your energy will be really low. Everybody's always is around a new moon, and it's a new moon eclipse. With this energy is really pretty supportive of you. What we do have going on for you, Virgo, right now, though, is there is this trine energy as we finish up September and move into October there, where we still have Virgo in your sign, and it is trining with Jupiter, and then it's going to trine with Uranus, and at the same time it's moving into this trine with Pluto that's going to station direct on October 10th in Capricorn. And so that's the first outer planet that starts moving forward. Right now, all the personal planets are. If you haven't checked out your October to December reading, I will link it here at the end. Go take a look at that. But there is this energy of things starting to move forward. But the Earth sign energy is very supportive of you. Downloads and insights, the strategy involved. And after Mercury leaves your sign, Venus comes through. And so you have this energy this month of really being able to create a lot of organization around and strategy around what it is you want to expand and transform in your life. And so right now you might be feeling like you're up against it a little bit. It looks like you're kind of feeling that way, but with this it's time for action. And so this is one of those things where you don't want the small problems to become big problems. And so paying attention to the details, and even though Mercury was in retrograde and muddled everything up, it's now stationed direct. It moves out of its shadow on October 18th. And so it's still moving kind of slow. It still gets just now getting up to speed as we move into October, and things will become gradually clearer, sort of like the fog lifting kind of energy. So it says a challenge that you can successfully manage, and also a passionate relationship. So for those of you that are looking for a relationship, you may have found somebody's kind of soulmate energy for you, because we have this the Six of Cups energy here in where you find yourself, your energy right now. The return of people or romances from the past, remembering events differently, better or worse light than they really were. That is, it feels more like just, you feel like you're emotionally connected to somebody. And there's a lot of enthusiasm around it, because we have the Page of Wands in your thoughts. So maybe you're trying to reconnect with somebody, or there's something around this, but again, it's still kind of foggy, and you have some, I think that there's some clarity that needs to come in regarding the situation. Now, this could be a creative endeavor that you are ready to step out onto, this Princess of Wands, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons, let your creativity light shine, and that is Mercury in your sign trining with first Jupiter and then Uranus, right? And so there is this great energy of an opportunity to really get some creative downloads and insights coming in. Those are both Uranus and Mercury are both such messengers, right? And so Jupiter just wants to expand things, although it's in retrograde right now, so it's kind of going back over some details and trying to sort some things out. It almost feels like a coming home energy, a coming home to an idea, a passion, something that was important to you. Is it romance? Yes, maybe, because they selected this deck for you. I don't want to say that it's not, but the challenge here is how distracted you are. And so I almost wonder if this connection isn't just a little distracting from you doing the things that need your time and attention right now. And so that is only for you to decide, because the opportunity is to complete a project. We have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Spring here, and it says ask for help from others, all work and no play, and being weighed down by too many responsibilities. And so the opportunity is to get the help you need to get something done, and to try. And so this messenger, right? Who is enthusiastic enough to help me? Who is that person that can help me do this? But at the same time, not being distracted by that knight in shining armor kind of energy going on, either yours or someone else's. Okay, I can't put this off anymore, so let's get to these other cards that are kind of difficult. All right, so the energy that you find yourself in is the Five of Winter. And the Five of Winter, like the Five of Swords, it says walk away. Walk away from dishonest associations. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that isn't worth the effort. And so with that and this Four of Cups energy, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, or taking someone for granted, or just feeling discontented in life. And so I think that there's a little bit of weighing things out and deciding what's for you and what's not. So I covered it in another reading, so I'm not going to do it here, but we have a full moon coming up on the 29th of this month in Aries. And then after that, we move into eclipse season. And so there's this energy of really clearing things out, because even a new moon eclipse means to clear out space to create room for something else to come in. And again, you're being asked to ask for help. So 10 of Wands says ask for help. And in your subconscious, you have asked for help. The Five of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, or feeling challenged by money issues. And so I think your subconscious is trying to navigate a problem that needs someone else to help partner with you in order to get through it. And there is a creative solution, because you have the Magician here as the outcome, right? So there's an ending into a beginning. But what's interesting is in between there's this rest, okay? So completing a cycle that needs to be completed, 10 of Wands, right? The energy that's driving you forward is this indecision of the past, this Two of Winter. Make a choice that is best for you rather than trying to please others. And feeling trapped between intellectual and the emotional, right? So there's a lot of indecision coming through with that Mercury in retrograde in your sign. So it's kind of driving things forward. But now I think you're like, yeah, you know what? This doesn't really work for me. But maybe it is in letting, maybe you found somebody new to date, and you're like, I don't know, and all summer long you've been trying to figure it out. Is this for me? Is this not for me? You know, not all summer, but since Mercury's been in retrograde, but it went into shadow like at the beginning of August. And so there's this, I don't know kind of energy, whether it is about a career change, about a relationship, about, I don't know, maybe you're looking to make a move of some sort or the other, and you want to be enthusiastic. Right? You're thinking about, how can I be enthusiastic about this? How can I be passionate? How does this fit in with my dreams and my plans and the goals? And if I walk away from the situation that is not exactly what I want, then am I back to square one? Am I all alone again? If I walk away from that job opportunity because it isn't exactly what I want, am I going to, still be sitting in this energy a year from now, wishing I had made that choice or that decision, right? And that's what it feels like a lot of weighing out of decisions that you are in the process of doing. But the World card says, brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now completed. And so push through your concerns. like, okay, so you're a mutable sign, right? So the initiating signs, that's me. We get real fired up and we'll start something. And then the mutable signs are the ones that pick up the next step of that. They're like, okay, so we got this thing going and this is how we can move this thing forward. But then it's like, we really kind of want to have like some fixed energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius energy to really fix into the push it all the way to the end. And so sometimes you can get stuck there in the middle of the halfway done, more than halfway done, 3/4 of the way done, but not quite all the way done. And so that is when you ask for the assistance. And so look around in your life. Where do you find the people that finish things? Those are the fixed signs, usually strong in their chart. They may not be their sun signs, so you may not be aware of it, but you can be aware of who usually can get something across the line, who can finish something once it gets started. And so look for those people in your life to ask for the assistance to get something over the finish line that you're trying to complete so that you can finish this project, so that you can do the Four of Swords, which is the rest and the recuperation, especially in the middle of the month. You know, in the middle of the month, we have this this energy here of pulling our energy in right around that new moon so that you can get ready to start the next cycle, the Magician. Because after the World always comes the Magician. Well, the Fool and then the Magician, but it doesn't matter. The Magician has everything they need. You have everything you need. You have the helpers you need. You have everything you need on the table in front of you. It is just a matter of deciding to do it, to stake your claim on what it is that you want. You can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. And so one way of looking at that is this could be that new moon that comes in, and there's this one magical sword looking thing here, but here she has two. And so it's almost like, you know, in working with somebody, oh, those are her wings? No, that's not her wings. These are so weird. So it's from start to finish. There's a partnership involved in this somehow, because we still have this sitting here. We go from 1 to 2. Ask for assistance. We have the Two of Swords here. These look like swords to me. In your environment is the helper person. This is the one. I'm going to guess it's an Aquarius. Like, you may not know, but they have strong Aquarius in their sign, because it is the king of winter. Knowledge, experience, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking and unemotional relationships. The helper person is here in the environment. Whoever it is, whatever it is that you're seeking to find this month, look for it. Because it's not looking for you, but it will help you. The helper person will help you. They're not looking for you, but they're available to you. You have everything you need, and in your environment is the helper person. It's going to be somebody, and it doesn't matter if it's male or female, and it doesn't actually matter whether or not it's an Aquarius. This feels strong Aquarius energy. This is somebody who has a lot of clarity of thought, and they can see the big picture, and they may be a little decisive, and they could be a little out of the box in their way of thinking, because they have a lot of wisdom and they've done something before. They figured this out. So if you're looking to move your money around, if you're looking to make a career change, if you're looking to update your resume, you know, taking it to a professional resume person sometimes is very helpful. You are definitely moving through the energy of missing somebody. Could be a crossover loved one. It could be a relationship that didn't make it. It could be that you still are sad about something that happened in the past. Maybe the way you fit in with your family or not, because we have the Six of Cups energy sitting here. We have the card of sad embrace. And if you focus on the sadness, that's what's going to happen. You are being offered the sacred pool. This is healing waters. And so maybe this person that you need to reach out to is a professional therapist if you're dealing with depression or still working through the issues of figuring out how to move past some kind of trauma. You know, which this apathy here, and then having to really push through to get it done. The help you need is available to you. But there's a lot of healing that needs to take place here in order to complete a cycle so you can begin a new one. During eclipse season, even with the new moon eclipse, it is about clearing space out in order to allow space for something new to come in. You have be thankful. Gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. For some of you, you can, through the energy of gratitude, by shifting your focus and concentrating on what works in your life, what is good, the attitude of gratitude. For some of you, not if you really need professional help. I'm not making light of what's going on with you. But for some of you, it could just be a mindset shift, right? For others of you, it may be a little bit more professional help is needed. And there's, I like that they are, if you look around, the stigma of that is lessening. I think that, in my opinion, as we get ready to shift into this new energetic cycle of Aquarius, everybody that showed up to ditch a lot of heavy duty karma. And I challenge you to find someone who doesn't actually need some help. So I think that's why there's less of a stigma around it, because I think most of us recognize that we could use a little help here, that there's some stuff that is very difficult. It keeps showing up over and over in our lives because we came here to work our way through it. And so however you do it, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you work through some of this stuff, that you find the way through. So you have the parrot. The parrot says, I am parrot, the fierceness of the color and the flash of life. I am the climax of magical color and the blending of light and shadow. I am the bridge of communication. I will mimic you, teaching you the proper use of interrogation and expression. Oh, integration. I was like, what? Okay, integration, not interrogation. I'm like this. Oh my God. Words matter. Okay, here we go. I am the power of words and the effects of speech. I can learn your voice with as much ease as you can learn mine. Words are portals in time, framing the evolution of verbal magic. There are no barriers except those created by humanity. We are all different colors of the same spectrum. This may be a time to clear your throat and let your voice sing out. In other words, find your truth, right? Clear your throat chakra. I am flamboyant and dazzling. I'm going to do another sidebar here. Hold on. One good way to heal your throat chakra is literally to sing. So sing in the shower, sing in the car. Who cares if anybody sees it? You're singing along, whatever. Go have some fun in life. I want to be seen. I yearn to be heard. It is time to break down the walls and explore the vastness of your own brightness. Integrate everything you hear around you. You are dazzling. You are expressive. You are free-spirited. You are parrot. Count your blessings. Find your soul tribe. There's a helper available to you to allow you to complete a cycle so that you can start the next one. The next one looks bigger and brighter, right? It is an opportunity here. So rest when you need to, push when you need to. The fact that we've got this 4 of winter in the outcome and the opportunity is to complete a cycle. I think after you complete a cycle, then you balance it by finding a way to rest and recuperate. So we got a bit of a roller coaster ahead of us this month because of the eclipses. And I want to encourage you to take good care of your health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? And financially. That's always a good place too. But I'm not really seeing this as finances showing up here. And this feels very much like up in our heads and feeling left out and neglected in some way. And I think that it would be very helpful to shift your mindset if you can through gratitude. But if not, get professional help. Get the answers you need, right? You might need some guidance on a career choice or a decision, going to college, financial advice, getting a lawyer for something or the other. King of Swords is often the lawyer kind of energy, so it could be that. But it also could be someone who's very professional and can help assist you through some trauma that needs to be resolved. So you guys take really good care of yourselves. I really mean that. I'm on Facebook every day. I do a free reading for anybody, not for anybody. Well, let me back that up. Words matter. I give away a free reading once a month. I select someone out of the comments and I contact you through the comments. But if you're in my Facebook group, I can also try to contact you there so that you can claim a reading. So that might be something worth checking out. You guys take really good care. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. And the most important job you do this month is take care of yourself. So do that. All right? You guys take care. Talk to you soon.